You know, I'm gonna say it right now. 6-1 is an accurate description of my life. It's just nothing.
Jason, you can't say that about yourself.
Pretty sad life you have.
Yeah, man. Dude, that's how Versus is when I suck at them.
Well, maybe it's a blank canvas. Maybe it's like full of potential.
That's right. That's right. Let's go with that.
You know what? You know what? Sure, we'll take that. We'll go with that. Just so we don't cast depression.
He can't be bringing himself down like that.
Yeah. Anyway, hello, all you beautiful humans of the internet and cyborgs. You know, we're gonna be friendly to all on the internet.
You know, in case the AI uprising gets us all.
You know.
Yes. Welcome back to
Hi, welcome, our robot overlords.
Mario, the Versus, the game, the movie, the franchise.
With lots of paper.
Is this a movie?
The whatchamagivit.
Okay, I'll take everything else. I'm not in favor of that last one.
Anyway, Meg and I are still pretty close right now, and Max is nearing the end of the game, so that's where we are right now.
I'm just going through the infinite void because apparently Nintendo decided that a good idea was to make you walk through absolute nothingness for like 5 minutes.
That's the incentive for you to get Dashell very early, so you can shorten the distance.
Versus
Yeah, I actually found out
says I can't.
I actually found out off screen when you're doing the Dimentio hide and seek, and you decide to go past the like rift thing. It actually does go a little ways. There's like not really anything there, obviously.
Oh my goodness.
Like some destroyed buildings and a rock, but eventually the screen does cut off. I mean, to be fair, it is a pretty interesting rock.
I have a rock.
Indeed.
I got a rock.
A rock.
I got a rock.
Oh my goodness. There we go.
Oh my goodness is right.
Oh no, not Brobot again.
So this is probably the closest that everyone's really been in a long while here. The question is, how long will it stay that way? That's the real question here. Now it's at the point where you can actually take a few different paths where Megan are right now to get these orbs in order, so we might go
it's
a
just
couple
gonna be a
different
matter
ways,
of
but
which one of us has the faster route. Up, I almost did a thing that would have been very bad for me.
Oh no!
Could you do it anyway?
What do you take me for, a fool? Don't answer that.
Yes.
Wait a minute, he has.
I
he has the Stash Masher too. I'm sure nobody who didn't watch Sonic 2 will get that joke.
Well,
Pop's
I thought it was good, Jason.
It's the Stash Masher.
Oh,
right here in the maze.
I'm the Stash Man!
Ah!
No, not the Stash Man. Anything but that.
You know, the good thing about being sucked in by Brobot is that you get to see Bowser's arms.
That is true.
That is a pretty good reward.
It is.
Truth be told.
Broham, please.
I need to use the bathroom, please.
Oh,
Did you get the star?
yeah.
Oh my god, I keep
Did
clicking
you not?
Mario! There we go.
Yeah, early on I said I wasn't really going to get these, but it is advantageous here to clear out the enemies, and that is extra experience.
See, I disagree here. I think this part is faster without that.
Alright, well, agree to disagree.
I mean, I do think there are certain parts that are more useful for that, but this one...
Bro, why do I suck at this game?
Have fun fighting your way back through the enemies.
I don't need to fight them.
Alright, then don't.
You'll see what I'm doing later.
Alright. Oh, what are you, like Dottie or something?
No.
You hesitate.
I'm using my favorite pixel, as you know.
Slim?
How dare you?
Slim's not a pixel. Slim.
Oh, you know very well my special lady that I'm using right now, Mega. Don't play your games with me.
I see through the lies of the NIMBYs.
Mega, my allegiance is to the blacks, to the world destroyers.
Alright, now we just switch roles.
Hey, listen, I mean, we're improvising here. We can work with it.
Only a NIMBY deals in absolutes. I will do what I must.
You will try.
Max, how are you doing?
I just got to the hallway where, oh, hold on. Okay, fine, I'm gonna use this.
Oh, okay, he's making his way downtown. Walking fast.
Walking fast, faces past,
And he's homebound.
Do 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 do. Oh, no Kirby dance for this pure heart.
Yeah, I don't think they want to celebrate the end of the world there.
I don't know.
Yep,
why not?
Oh, I lose again. It's like I'm babyface or something.
I mean, you could always take the advice of Bill Cipher, one of the greatest animated antagonists of all time. And like all the advice that he would give Dipper and Mabel just before the apocalypse. Reality is an illusion. The universe is a hologram. Bye, Cold. Bye.
Bye. Alright. Max is off to save the universe right now. I wonder if he'll succeed or if he'll join Count Black and become the true villain. How would you all feel if Max did that? If he betrayed the worlds and went on to join Count Black?
He betrayed us? Up instant disqualification.
And then it would actually work across the screens. Like once the worlds get destroyed, it sucks up all of our different screens, and we all
No.
away.
No. See, if he joins the side of evil and he doesn't beat the bad guy, that he's disqualified. That's just how this works.
Oh, I see.
The requirement is to beat the bad guy. If you don't beat the bad guy, you can't win the versus.
Well, I thought the last requirement was to buy Tiptron. So whatever just gets you there.
Max is just the bad guy that wrecks the
but you can't. But here's the other thing: you can't get Tiptron unless you beat the bad guy.
Man, this is a paradox we're dealing with.
What the heck? That's the wrong way.
What will you choose, Max?
That's the real question. Will Max have a moral compass, or will he not?
Why am I always at like the lowest amount of HP every time I leave a chapter?
Alright, time to make our way to Heimdall.
I don't know. Maybe you gotta stop getting hit. Have you tried not doing that?
Over the rainbow.
Sorry that Brobot is a bro and he likes to bro.
Oh, son of Odin!
Robot's a bro.
Rainbow Bridge.
Alright. Let's go see Grandpa.
I guess Watches and our routes were slightly the same.
Mamma
Fairly
mia.
similar. Right. Oh my! And now we're gonna get into a big war. This is my favorite.
It's like Chapter 5 from Thousand Year Door.
Yes. If only we had weapons of mass destruction to use here. In this case.
Hold it!
I mean, to be fair,
It's an Ace Attorney game.
To be fair, the Bubbles
no.
and X-Nauts use their own bodies, so I mean, technically speaking, they're doing pretty fine there.
God, once the lawyers start getting out here, Mega, that's when I dip. They better not be getting their lawyers involved.
I am Saul Goodman. Did you know that you have rights? The Constitution says you do, and so do I.
The Dark Prognostica says you do, and so do I.
You poor.
I actually recently bought a T-shirt. That's a Phoenix Wright in the Saul Goodman pose, and it says "Better Call Phoenix," and it's great. Best purchase ever made.
Wonderful.
Oh no, we're all gone.
Oh no,
Yet somehow
Grandpa.
our Pixel didn't come with us.
Grandpa's dead. We have no time to warn him, though.
What a darn shame.
And I level up just before the fight.
Oh no, I can't hit him.
Oh,
Are you fighting Black
I'm
right now?
sorry. I don't know.
I am.
Oh, so Rax has reached the point where
Point of no return.
two lovers have found each other again, but one is upset. Lady Tiffany and Lumiere, because Lumiere has been cheating on Tiffany with Natasia, and so now they have a big
Nastasia.
battle. Whatever.
Nastasia.
Listen,
Or Nastasia.
regardless, that's why Black wants to destroy the world, because he's upset that he got caught.
Dude, this is how you could tell I couldn't read as a kid, is because when I was a kid, I always just thought it said Natasha.
You know what, Jason, it's alright, I still think it says Natasha, so...
Like,
Butcher
literally,
still
that's
thinks
just-
it's called the Terrence Dome.
The Terrence Dome, oh my god, back in Mario Galaxy, my Let's Play, when I called it, I was like, oh, let's go over to the Terrence Dome. When I was like,
what a glorious
11.
place.
Okay.
Regardless.
Are you serious, dude?
You know, I sometimes forget that I can't
How's that
do
fight?
this without Luigi.
The thing is, will Max be able to uncover the overcome the tale of two lovers that are estranged?
So if I can take over the summary here, comedic summary. Sounds like Max is struggling quite a bit. So Lovebee is caught between her custody weekend as she's supposed to go with her dad, but she prefers her mom. And this is leaving her very heartbroken.
That's true. I'm witnessing that same scene right now.
What a darn shame. Then somehow she internally combusts and becomes a pure heart.
She
Yeah.
just went over and died.
No more 2 Christmases for her.
Yeah, 2 Christmases!
What is this? It's a pure heart.
It's a
I
core
sure-
memory!
I sure hope though that Max can defeat Count Bleck and nothing else will happen.
Yeah, that's the way it ends. Jason's humming my ringtone.
Oh my god.
Is that actually your ringtone?
Yes, it is. I've
Oh my
made
lord,
the
same.
I've made the
Yo.
virtual boo theme my ringtone for my new phone, and for my last phone I had the Dark Moon jingle.
Yeah, that's what mine is. And then my alarm clock is the Superstar theme from the Mario Bros. Movie, because it's like I jam out to that, so I would literally wake up to it.
Well, the cutscene stuttered a little bit. I don't think I could take Piccolo being here.
Piccolo's too powerful.
Oh no.
I can't tell. Mega and I are pretty close right now. I don't know.
Where are you?
Technically ahead. I just
End of chapter.
I just finished the text boxes after the end of chapter.
What a darn shame.
Now I'm looking at the Black minions. Oh, you know what? Count
Meow.
Black does have some sexy minions. I will say that.
They all have very unique ways of teleporting.
And they're
Menchio
all
just like ripples reality. Mimi flips sideways, and the O-Chunks poots.
and they're all sexy as handsome.
Ah, hey Poda.
How do you think he recruited them? He went to some of the finest modeling competitions around.
He went to Far Far Away Idol.
Yeah. Max, where are you at right now? Did anything happen in your fight?
Still fighting Black. I'm having a bit of issues currently.
I heard some kind of health be recovered there.
Dude, imagine if instead of Count Blitz taking over the entire universe, it was or trying to take over the entire universe, it was instead Simon Cowell.
I mean, he could do
I
whatever
can't
he
help
wants.
being judgmental. That's who I am.
Whatever he sets his mind to, you know? He can be whoever he really wants to be.
It's very true.
Of course, it's the last hit.
Good point.
Dude, Simon Cowell is like my favorite part about the little Far Far Away Idol short from Shrek 2.
No, it's me, everyone.
Yeah, like basically depending on who you picked, literally he would just take the winnings. Like you couldn't. I don't think you could pick Donkey. I don't think you could pick.
No, it's Shrek, Puss, and Donkey.
Was it really?
Pretty much everybody anyone he doesn't insult is an actual choice.
Oh, I thought Donkey was actually one of the ones that like he would say was him.
Nope.
Donkey.
Oh, it's me, everyone.
Oh no, Anastasia's dead.
Well, you know, she lived a good life.
So now they've been betrayed. They've been betrayed by Dementio, the true villain of all time. Because he was upset that Count Bleck wants to get rid of all the worlds and not make any new ones, while Dementio wants to make perfect new worlds after destroying the old ones, where there's a Taco Bell on every corner.
Pretty good world.
You
Okay,
know,
I can hear the ultimate show here. I have to ask something. So, I've heard from at least a few sources that the ultimate show is composed of Chaos Heart's theme, Dementio's theme, Dementio's battle theme, and Mr. L's theme. Now, I can hear the first three just fine, but I have to know, what part is it Mr. L's theme? Is it... I've been told that it's the percussion, but I still can't hear it. I'm having trouble. I wish, like, parts of the song could be, like, isolated. So, somebody in the comments, I really hope you can help me out. I don't know if... I'm assuming it's Mr. L's, like, cutscene theme and not his battle theme, like Robot.
it might honestly, yeah, it might honestly be his cutscene thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, you know, like, bow, bow, bow. But I don't know for sure, and I don't understand music well enough for it to be described in words. So, like I said, I don't know if like there's any way to isolate Mr. L's part there.
There probably is. We have technology.
Assist us. We have technology.
Mega, we're not cavemen. We have technology.
Okay, do I sound better now? I realized that my audio settings on Discord was not on my mic.
You sounded pretty good.
It still sounded about the same here to me.
It might have
you don't really sound
defaulted to your mic. Sometimes if you had it on default setting, maybe, because you sound about the same right now to me. Anyway,
Yeah.
Mega, where are you right now?
I'm riding the elevator up to Flopside Tower.
Okay, so you got just slightly ahead of me, because what I did was I accidentally went in the elevator first, instead of going to put the Pure Heart in.
Oh, well, that's because you're a silly head.
Indeed. It seems that our battle cannot be determined by our knowledge of the Pure Hearts, but our knowledge of World 8.
Rather, our own competency, in which case I reign superior.
How dare you make that implication?
Whoa.
I know the truth hurts.
The truth?
You can't handle the truth!
Why I oughta...
handle the truth.
Why if I weren't retired, I...
You'd what?
Do that! Out of my way, punk!
Yeah, see, now this part with Max is that Dementio actually brings out Luigi because he's the ultimate source of power, but he calls him Mr. L for some reason, and I've always theorized that he said that because Dementio regretted killing Mr. L so much that he missed him, that he just had to make a new Mr. L, and that's the real sad story here. Because
You're
maybe
crazy. Luigi is Mr. L.
No.
Like that's ever gonna happen.
That's
ever gonna happen.
You can't replicate that as good as the first episode.
No, sadly.
I can try, but you're right. Hey, look, that's the end screen. Like the very end of the episode.
Huh?
That'll make sense when you see the episode.
Oh,
You're not
yeah.
that far.
Listen, I'm like right behind there. I know what you're talking about. You settle down, young man.
You sneaky Pete.
You sneaky. What are you doing at Black's Castle without me present? You
sneaky Pete.
Alright, so yeah, Meg and I recently watched through all of Breaking Bad. It was his first time. I'd watched
glorious.
it before. if I wanted to see his reaction. So now we make a bunch of Breaking Bad references. So this is why you hear
It's a
that.
very memeable show.
Very good show, very memeable as well. But yes, very very good show.
I was very pleased with it.
Wahoo!
Now I did pay off Chunks to hopefully give Mega a hard time. So I hope that hopefully he holds up his end of the bargain, or else there's going to be
Now,
some
I've
issues
tried
as
to
lawyer.
brute forcing a lot of the bosses in the middle of the game, like pretty much starting with Francis. That was kind of my mistake, where I just thought I would be able to basically brute force a lot of bosses and not really worry about getting hit. I'm gonna try to do better with that.
Da da da
Ouch.
da 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 da.
Oh my god, it's the very beginning of the game.
We
The
didn't
very
see
beginning
that
of the
part. That
game.
part's not canon to the verses.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now, Tippy and Bleck have gotten over the cheating incident and decided that the only way to save the world is to get married, and so they go back to the place where the wedding between Bowser and Peach happened, and this time an actual happy marriage is going to happen.
And Carrie gets to be the flower girl.
And Carrie,
Yeah, who's gonna be the announcer guy though?
that's your job, Max.
Count Bleck can officiate his own wedding. He's just that
No,
good.
it's got to be Max because he's the first one to get there. That's what's his job. So Max, could you please marry the two of them?
You know-
Okay. Bloomier, do you wish for Lady Timpani to be your lovely wife?
Her name's Tipster McHipster. We've established this.
Did she say yes? Did she say yes?
And then, Lady Timpani, do you wish Bloomier to be your lovely husband?
Lawfully wedded husband. Max, do I gotta do this myself?
Well, anyway, after Max's successful marriage of those two, the world can now be saved from their love. Ouch. Not cool.
Save here just in
Alright,
case.
you know what? I'm going to.
No.
Oh, you're at that safe block.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me, Luigi.
Well, I'll be there in a second. Just
Hey.
excuse me.
Hep hep.
Hep hep. Good job.
Good job.
Oh my god,
Over
Hey,
here.
Max.
the Pitlands is being saved. This is the
Actually,
one where
maybe
Barry
I
is
don't know
in.
what safe block you're
Barry's
at.
alive this whole time, guys.
Thought I was closer than that.
Boo.
You must be right outside of Chunks.
Yep.
Barry's not dead, guys.
Ouch. Barry's
That's
not
what
dead.
you were hoping for.
Yeah,
Just
well,
Don't pretend like you care now.
Oh yeah,
well,
that's
guess what? You, technically speaking, since the world ended prior to you saving it, technically speaking, you killed him. But because we all got Barry before the world's truly ended,
We saved him.
we saved him from death. So you're still a murderer.
What about Piccolo? Did you get Piccolo?
Yeah, I pick one.
Okay.
Yeah, see, that was actually the reason that Max wanted to maybe go to the dark side. He was hoping the worlds would get destroyed so that Barry would get destroyed because he hates him.
He's
Alright, get a
still
few
I don't
call
hate
shots in
him.
there,
I
and
like
then
Barry.
1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and up. I couldn't do that completely hitless. There we go. All that crap you gave me in the middle of the game, I don't even care anymore.
See, so Mega has just beaten Chunks. I'm just about to start Chunks right now. So he's got a little bit ahead of me.
Bowser's arms for the final time.
Still some wiggle room here, though. It's not over yet. You have
That's
to
what
stay
you
tuned.
think, but it's not over yet.
So are you on your credits right now, Max?
No.
Or did you finish
He
them?
still has the cutscene on Flipside Tower,
Oh,
probably. But if
Well,
I were to
here's-
wager,
you know-
it's not like I know exactly what Max is doing or anything.
You know, I
of
have.
course you do.
Well, maybe you should watch the videos.
Ouch.
You know, I have a statement to make about Super
a little hard to
Paper
do for
Mario
convention.
that can be considered controversial
Alright, he's dead.
to any Super Paper Mario fan.
And what would
Yes.
that be?
I don't like the way that they deal with Dimentio as a character.
Really?
Yeah.
That is controversial.
He should have lived. I agree.
Yeah, I just don't really like the way he is. I don't know. It may be because I'm spoiled by the, amazing character development that Fawful had as a villain in the Mario and Luigi games. But yeah, like I don't know.
I kind of like the way they handle him well enough. I think.
Oh, I guess I'm going to offer this here just because I don't really have much else of an opportunity to. So, in the first bonus video of my 1,000-Year Door, I said that I don't really think that Grodus is a very good villain, and Beldum is a little bit better, but not by much. I said that I think Super Paper Mario handles their character dynamics a little bit better. Count Bleck is a better Grodus to me, and Dimentio is a better Beldum, in my opinion. Just because, like, they have similar dynamics where one of them betrays the other, and on top of that, their motivations are well established.
Yeah,
I agree.
I don't know. I
still think like this game has the better overall story, like overarching, but I think 1,000-Year Door has better individual chapter stories.
And they're both good games in their own right.
Right, exactly.
I don't know, like, just, to me, I wanted more out of Dimentio, I guess. I wanted more, like, seeing his...
Always leave him wanting more here, Jason.
Like, seeing his motives and stuff, like, Fawful, specifically in Bowser's Inside Story, he was always, like, kind of just involved in how things were, like...
And on top of that, they were able to give him some retroactive character development in the Superstar Saga remake, where they actually show he had been planning his takeover since Superstar Saga.
Yeah.
So the game's over, so does that mean I win?
No.
Yeah.
Actually, do you want to explain how that's really going to work? That and you have to buy Tiptron.
Yeah, well,
I can't believe it.
Unfortunately,
The game's over, guys. I can't believe these guys would make me play more.
Unfortunately,
These are the rules that you established.
Really?
To save
Really?
the world,
Really?
Tippy and Bleck had to sacrifice themselves, so now that she's missing, that leaves Max without a Tippy, so we can't have that, so he has to go to our favorite hero.
Hipster McHipster 2.0.
He's got to go to our favorite hero, Francis, who made a model to get another one. A very nice robot.
So Mega, is this your channel then?
What?
I mean, Max said that we're making him play through more of the game, so is this your channel then? I mean,
yeah, I guess so.
If it's not his channel, it can't be his rules here. Like,
well, Max, we all know that Max secretly misses Tippy, but that's okay. In the end, you get another one, a really cool robot one.
Oh yes.
Well, of course, Master
What
Francis.
am I doing? I need to do that there.
Master Chad Francis.
I wanted to just go grab this thing because I wanted to get it.
I bet Mega fell for that trap and hit the block and fell in the hole. How embarrassing. How embarrassing.
Yep.
You fell for it.
I'm gonna get this as well. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Wahoo!
Alright, we'll get this though. I want this. No, that's not what I want either. Okay, fine. I thought that was a lightning, but guess not.
Mamma mia.
The treasure chest. Yeah, it's a courage shell, life shroom, and the actual treasure.
Yes, for some reason I thought there was a lightning in there.
Oh my god. Okay, so I recognize Count Bleck, but who's the lady right there? In human form.
There's no lady in human form there. You're messing.
You're crazy,
lady, right?
Ew.
So Count Bleck is dating Merlee.
Yeah.
Ew.
Not yet.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Alright.
Yeah, me either. Don't worry about it.
Upcoming here, in the eternal words of Arthur from... Sorry, not Arthur. Dutch from the beloved Red Dead Redemption 2. I have a plan! Arthur! Mangoes! Faith!
Okay, 10, 9, 8,
But that'll have to wait till next time.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ow.
0.
Time.
Hit the home button.
All right. Goodness gracious. So Max is very close to the end here, folks. He's just got some pixels to
He
get.
just has to take out a loan, and by murdering some pigs.
Oh,
Of
man.
course. And get his neglected berry.
We all know
believe
he's going to
he's
do that
done
laugh.
this.
He really hates
But
Barry enough.
we all knew that Max was on his way to do that. The real race is what's going on with Mega and I right now. Mega, where are you at? This moment?
I'm in the third room here with the Amazy Daisy.
The third room with the Amazy Daisy.
Yeah.
Oh, he chose the Amazy Daisy.
Wow. I just started talking to Merlee. So
For the
pretty
questions or for the fight?
for the questions,
Oh,
That's a
okay.
good distinction. That's a good distinction. I'm like
Yeah.
I'm just behind
I
him.
can tell where he is.
So we're pretty
still
close,
a very
guys.
close race.
Yeah, that's exciting.
This fight in particular is going to be very deciding. We'll say that.
It could be, yes. So you guys are
Yeah.
definitely gonna want to tune in next time to see what happens between us. Jason, where are you
Yes.
at right now?
That's not important.
Of course it is. It matters to me a lot more than it matters to Mega.
I just got a few things in Flipside, and I'm about to head back into Chapter 7.
Oh, what did you do?
What do you mean, what did I do?
He finished the Mario and Luigi part of Chapter 7. Now he's got to go back in to actually complete it so that we can go to 7-2.
Oh, okay. I thought you did some kind of Omega troll that because I was wondering why because he started out doing the 6-1 revisit, right? And so
Yeah.
I was I was wondering why he still hasn't done 7-2 yet.
But anyway, with enough of our bantering to go on for a millennia. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Super Paper Mario Versus. Next time will more than likely be the final episode because depending on how Max decides to operate his grind fest of coins, because I'm pretty sure he still has to do that, it probably won't take that long. So,
Alright, unless I massively stall.
see you guys all later.